first, please accelerate a lot.
I'm going to try, okay?
See what the drivers in the cars here are
Holy
going to want
shit!
to do.
You see how fast the pace car got out of there?
Oh my god.
Oh god! What is going on?
Oh my gosh, we've got a big accident here on the...
Go ahead and... Oh
Yep.
god!
Oh no, we've got drivers upside down.
Is that a survivable thing?
I don't know that it... Well, they had the Halo, these cars. Conan coming up on yet another driver he doesn't respect.
Careful, you're gonna psych potato lobster out there.
Which are famously, of course,
yeah,
two-wheel drive cars. Oh no.
Oh no!
Onto gravel.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
That was my bad.
To the forbidden zone.
We might wind up back on the road.
Wait, we are. Look to your right.
We're good.
Yeah,
We're good.
Yeah, we're on the ground.
Wait, what?
But they're back up.
Yeah.
Holy crap, they're still moving!
How is the car? Is it drivable?
So, route 35 righty over Nick
Oh,
and
holy crap.
minus left.
They're gonna go for it!
Right, pink, don't. And
Oh,
So the Legends cars are a rear-wheel drive, which means that as they transfer weight, they are gaining grip, and obviously the TCR cars are front. Oh
and then there's this. Oh, the car's like popping into existence in the back there.
Max Crest. 50.
Yeah! All right. Now 629.
629.39 with a massive accident.
So completed a little Pirowitzki reduction.
Yeah.
Moving on. The path for Space Beauties is somewhat more complicated.
We should put him on ice.
Space Beauties needs to invent time travel so he can go back to the beginning of the season to do better, preferably all the way back to when the dinosaurs raced go-karts.
You just had fun with AI for this one.
Sir,
Oh.
sir.
No.
Well, now you know why they put roll cages in convertibles.
Thank you so much for having us.
This is,
Hey.
hold on, sorry, we gave you the thumbs. Sorry. Here.
All just for Tom days.
Oh, how did he get the pace on that? Is that Yelmo?
That looks like Yelmo.
Holy shit.
He must have had a hell of an exit on turn 7 there. But offside is not giving it up.
Oh,
Oh no, he doesn't lift.
Offside. Oh, that's pretty. That's real pretty.
Let's go to the...
Oh, no.
Oh.
That's good. Bonk.
Bring me the dirigible camera.
He actually might
Kyle has something to do with it. He's within spitting distance.
Pretty aggressive.
Oh!
There's been
There's your shot, buddy.
And Space Ponies keep it together.
Oh,
He's not giving it up
there's
like
no way
that.
I can take Wow.
It's a great question. Would you like to see him enter the Brundle? That is what the turn is called.
It's not called the Brundle, it's called Brundle. If you put a the in front of it, it becomes something else entirely.
There's only one of them. Tonight on Tonight We Race. We race straight into the pod quad as our radical SR8s take off. Oh, wow, we timed that really well. Hold on. Stuff is already happening.
Already
here.
drama.
We're going to start from pod 4's position. Conan in the radical SR8 at the at the Rootskoken Motor Center, where shenanigans have already begun. Jack Rigoni has turned in his remote pod and is now in the studio in Pod 1 as its new owner. And I don't know how many times you've explained the clutch on this thing tonight.
It's been a few times already.
At least
Yeah.
once more.
Oh, yeah.
It's cosmetic.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You can walk it off. It's a good thing the aerodynamics aren't important on these cars.
Yeah,
at all. Yeah, it's
No, you're fine. We've turned damaged off for this exact reason. Let's go check in on the spectator.
well, all right. I need to lie down already.
Oh God.
It-
So the cold open races do not wait. What?
oh, got in already. Okay.
As I was saying, the cold open races don't count for anything, and that's what makes them so entertaining. With that said, everyone still tends to be pretty competitive about them, and here we are watching positions 1, 2, and 3. We're not using the league standard livery here, so I actually cannot tell you who is up front without asking Shote to do that.
Hey, there we go. Thank
Dr.
you.
Gould, Colton Edwards, and offside in positions 1, 2, 3 in this 15-minute sprint around the Rudskogen Motor Center. Let's go look for drama.
Well, based on the start, I don't think that'll be too hard.
I've already thrown myself.
Yes.
I've already thrown myself to the ground once this evening. What else could happen? Let's check in on Mr. Rigoni.
Lovely little battle happening through here.
I believe he's got Jack Ramey, also of Dirtfish, and Conan right up front. Oh, he's getting on the inside there.
Oh, Ramey's looking inside. What a move.
Conan's been running that as his cold open delivery for basically a calendar year now, so it's easy to find him in the crowd. Holy crap, are we a year old now?
Hey!
When was our first broadcast? Yeah, okay, yeah.
At some point, it's all right.
It's fine. Doesn't matter. Should have bought a cake. Anyway,
There's still time. Halfway through the season, we'll bust a cake out.
there you go. There
Yeah.
you go. Well, we're not taking a 1 week break this season. We're doing 6 weeks straight through.
Dang.
Whoever told me to kick the throttle for downshifts, I love you.
Oh, Rigoni's having a look up.
Kicker you want to be.
Conan's got some nice blocking through that. That chicane is really tough to get right.
It is, and these are tough cars to drive
Yeah.
when you don't have that confidence in the course. They are easy to drive at a moderate pace, and they are very unforgiving when you're pushing their limits.
God, ever since you pointed it out, I can see it in Conan's livery there. All I can see is a Corvette in the back of these.
Yeah,
cars.
exactly.
You're absolutely bang on.
So the conversation you missed here is how much the SR8 just has kind of an 80s aesthetic, and part of that is the vent. Oh, he's gonna get
go
Conan
on.
hungry. Conan lets him through. Maybe "lets" is the wrong word.
Hey,
I don't think that lads. You wrong, Conan. You deserve that. No question.
you just hear screaming.
Ooh. We would like to assure our viewers that despite everybody being on haptic actuators, no one actually is harmed in the making of this show, except the people up front at this desk.
Only pride.
Conan now sitting in position fix. Let's go look at the front of the pack again. We're going to pop into the spectator camera.
There you go. Looks like 1 and 2 is spreading out a little bit there. But the 3, 4, 5 battle is tightening up. The midfield is looking really strong.
Maybe the party was already where we were looking.
Was it K-Fox in third there that I saw?
That's what I thought. Can we pull up the standings there real quick? I might actually have that button over here somewhere. I'm not sure. Colton
There you
offside and K-Fox still in 1, 2, 3.
What happened to, was it Dr. Gould? He was leading not too long ago.
He was having a good day, and now he's having a less than good
Oh,
day.
sorry to hear it, mate.
Back out to the quad. Goals, unfortunately, not with us tonight. He had a last-minute family obligation, and Pod 2 is held at its black screen in his honor. We will see Goals again next week. However, this is why we have a Drop 2 series. Whoa! Rigoni getting wild through there. Lots of slip angle.
Well, you can see the rally driver in, and that's for sure.
Thought he was a photographer.
Yeah, well, you're around the sport long enough. You start picking it up. Yeah, it's such a flowing track through here. I think the conversation beforehand, we were calling it the Timu Spa.
Yeah. So this is Like if you want the full spa experience, you want the trees, you want the elevation changes, you want the flowing. You could spend $12 at iRacing for it, or you could just come to Rudskogen.
And I'm sure someone who knows more Norwegian than we do is correcting our pronunciation.
Hey, Jesse and crew just showed up. How are you doing, cars and coffee? We are having quite the evening here, and I'm glad you could drop in. Everybody is, whoa.
Oh, yeah. Duffy in some excitement there.
Everything okay over there, buddy? He's fine. Duffy's a trooper. Back out the spectator camera. We have...
We doing all right?
Scream of pain from Jack Rigoni in Pod 1. Sir, are you okay?
I went too wide.
Nah, he's fine.
Hello, Cars and Coffee. How you doing? Also, Quick Shift
Hey.
coming in. Thanks for joining us, folks. We
Evening.
appreciate it. You're coming in right in the middle of the cold open, which is hopefully where all the shenanigans get sorted out.
Hey, you got to get it out of your system early on.
That
I
is a
think.
lot of
It's-
crap out there on the road. Who did that?
Hey, Pedro, how are you, mate?
What is going on? Rigoni is a wild card. Look at the concentration. Look at the gloves.
My guy's locked in. He's in it right now.
Shote, who do we have out on Spectate?
Oh, we're getting a good tow.
Phil Collins
Good
and Chris Tompkins. So that's Philadelphia Collins, a new remote driver this season, and Chris Tompkins, I guess the nickname didn't get through. That's Mr. Goat from seasons 2, 3, 4. Looks like he is maintaining pace.
Tell you what, they look mean in the red with that livery.
Well, thanks for coming, Pedro. We appreciate having you out here. We're just having fun. We haven't got to the meat of it yet. Just letting everybody warm up for some definition of warm.
I'll tell you what, these radicals are they're tough to drive, but this was a nicer choice than some of the other cold opens you've had recently.
You know, for economic reasons, we try to make sure that the cold opens are always free content. It just maximizes the probability that we're going to get randos in here. But the SR8 is not really a free content kind of car, you know.
Right. Yep.
It has the depth of difficulty and its little idiosyncrasies like the transmission that make it a ton of fun to just like throw people at for no reason whatsoever.
Here's too much car. Enjoy.
Speaking of too much car, what do we have left on the clock? Let's check in Pod 1 to find that out. Of course it's behind the fold. Check in on Pod 3. Oh, my goodness. 7 minutes left on the clock.
Is that a click?
Nah, yeah, I guess. All right, fine. What are we at?
5.
5 for halfway through the first, or for the 5th season? I'm
Doing all right,
great.
mate. Single digits. We'll take it.
We're doing great. When we were approaching the reality of maybe having to add another digit to the counter last season, I was really scared.
Oh boy. See, you're in a rhythm there.
Feeling good about it. That's why he's over there.
Yeah.
Coming up fast and furious on Conan's rear is... Actually, don't know whose livery that is. That's beautiful. Who is that? That's Dr. Gould.
Hey, nice.
I've never seen him not in a Hellman's Mayonnaise car. What is going on tonight?
I'm scared.
That slow down penalty.
Getting a nice cut on that corner coming through and picking up maybe a quarter second on Conan through there. Conan possibly peeling the pressure.
It looks like the second and third fight is tightening up as well. There you go, Conan. Good line in.
Or maybe not at all. Good evening, Rella. How are you doing? Yes, we all need mayo. Hellman's mayo, Japanese mayo, Kewpie mayo. We take all types of mayonnaise here. Spicy mayo. It's really all the kinds of mayonnaise, isn't it? Aioli? Not a mayonnaise.
No, it's not
No,
mayonnaise.
not a
No,
mayonnaise.
It involves it, but
Yeah.
it doesn't stand on its own. And don't you even get me started on food theories, mate, because I will have the stupidest arguments. over
Okay,
food.
well, that's... You're sitting in this seat
Yeah,
to
that's
argue.
true. All right.
All right, okay, well, so sandwich theory.
Okay.
Do you use cubic sandwich theory? Like that's where things are wholly defined by how many sides they have?
Well, okay, so I'm going to go one step further than
All
that.
right.
Every dish can be described as a soup, a salad, or a sandwich. There you go.
Lasagna sandwich. Shit.
Yeah, see? But you can get controversial on it, because I would argue that spaghetti, salad, it's an ingredient tossed in sauce.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. What? Beef Wellington
Sandwich.
sandwich. Shit.
Yep, see? I'm onto it.
All right, back to racing.
Yeah, sorry, losing the plot a little
No,
bit.
this is great. I could do that all night. Freeze pop.
It's an ingredient.
We've already invented a fourth
I could
category.
argue cold soup.
Who do we got here? This is the 1, 2, 3 position here. Thank you.
That's
Shed.
a rough defense.
I don't know if I'd call that consensual.
No. But the point was made.
What was made? K-Fox, of
And it
course.
looks like it might be made back.
Oh,
Yes,
no,
it is.
no,
Not like
no,
this.
no,
Not like this.
No. Disaster.
Ooh.
Friendship.
Yes.
Rella is referring to Formula Day, later rebranded as Formula D, arguably the most famous board game about Formula racing, where every time two cars come into adjacency with each other, a black D20 must be rolled.
Oh, gotcha.
And
okay.
on a roll of 1, contact is established and parts start coming off.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Can we get the scoreboard up real quick? So 1, 2, 3 is now Colton Edwards, K-Fox, and Rigoni. Ramie now sitting in the 4th position, which is not where he was just 5 minutes ago. But that does some great stuff for us. That lets us watch the 1, 2, 3 fight from right here.
Ooh, it's getting tight.
I love watching people getting bounced around on the actuators.
The curbs on this track as well are really mean,
And it's-
especially the first chicane.
And
Like, you try and cut those, and they'll kick you out of the seat.
It's not a compliant ride by any stretch of the imagination. This is not. You don't want to go through the streets of Seattle on this, or indeed any car. But
Try me. See, hey, here's a radical. Yeah, okay, I'm going through Seattle. We're getting taco time, baby.
oh man, or dicks. You really go for some dicks.
Oh, yep. That's a power move showing up there in a radical.
Yeah.
It's-
With probably less than 5 minutes on the clock at this point. Oh no, we've got it. Less than 2 minutes on the clock. Jack Rigoni, his first time in the studio, now actually stands a real chance of taking the cold open home, which again counts for nothing.
Right. Bragging rights.
Bragging rights, of course.
Oh, he's risking a flag. He's risking a flag.
And then the question you have to ask yourself is, considering his position in the league standings, is it the shoes? Is it the gloves? What changed?
Oh, he got the black flag.
Oh, no. That's just a drive-through. Of course, it's a drive-through on the second to last lap of the race. That's probably not going to do well for him.
Right.
Yeah, they don't like what you did there.
You're driving, mate.
For $20, Shote will clear your flags. Should I believe you take Venmo? PayPal? Oh, no. See, the minders, race control didn't do that to you.
Yeah, that was
Colton in a league of his own up there in first.
I don't think anyone's going to catch him at this point. You back it up 1 to Fox. That's the pace car. There is a possibility that Fox is going to take some incoming here.
It's been a surprising scrap. 6 and 7's looking pretty tight as well.
Check in on Conan.
Oh, there it comes. Yeah, Conan and Will.
Will Morris just comes right on through there. Will Morris, a rig builder himself, I understand.
Yeah, he sure is.
just seated that. I was like, oh, I'm in lap of traffic. I spun one.
That's going to be time. We're going to expect to see some flags here. Conan getting aggressive on these last corners, but having to stay
There he
gentle
goes.
on the throttle.
So easy to loop it with the elevation change through
Yep.
there. Might have made that mistake once or twice myself.
Again, I like that there's just this kind of like directionality to the track where
Yeah.
if you're going north, you're going uphill. If you're going south, you're going back downhill.
Very Scandinavian.
Yeah, no, I just
Really, the prototype has six.
don't bring geography into this.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
Back out to the quad, and I believe that that is going to be the end of Rigoni's penalty there. And he gets the white flag right on the exit.
What is happening on that main straightaway?
Usually that means K-Fox finished his race. What happened out there? Wasn't one of ours. Shote, do you have the details on that?
The last one there?
Dr. Gould.
Glad I'm done with that.
That is going to be Colton Edwards taking over the cold open race, followed by K-Fox closer to the front that he generally is, followed by Jack Ramey offside and Dr. Gould. And we are going to give our racers their break as we move on to the content.
Hey.
Welcome to Tonight We Race, Seattle's secret underground racing laboratory. I'm Chris, a.k.a. Maradine. With me is Jack Harrison, a.k.a. Headbang Bison. Jack, thanks for coming out.
Oh, thanks for having me back, mate.
How was your cold open?
Yeah, that was the most exciting one so far. That was a laugh.
I love putting it in ridiculous cars in the cold open, but most of all, I prefer putting it in micro sprints because that's how you know we're going to have a good time. Let's get into the content.
Go ahead and load into that one.
You just saw the Radical SR8, which is a British invention that was made solely to sell track time on expensive tracks to amateurs. Only 340 horsepower, but revs to something like 10,000, 11,000 RPM.
340 horse with that light of a chassis as well.
And
This thing weighs nothing.
For a brief amount of time, held the overall Nürburgring record until probably some Porsche came back through and knocked it off, or some aerial or something. They also make the SR10, which you might imagine is more than the SR8, and the SR3, which you could guess is less than the SR8. The 3, I believe, having 150 horsepower.
Yeah, I think it's right around
Or
there,
thereabouts,
yeah.
a much more entry-level car. And we took those to Rudskogen Motor Center, which is Norway's private racing track. We like to call it the budget spa here, a term we just invented
There you
tonight
go.
for this very
Trademark
show.
it.
Part of iRacing's free content, but also just a really great track that can support almost any type of asphalt motorsport you can imagine. Let's talk about the news. And I don't have a whole lot for you tonight, Jack, but here's what I got. Porsche's out of WEC.
That's crazy. You're saying you've got no news and then you drop that bombshell.
Well, it's like Porsche's like had this really weird history with motorsport, right? Like
Yeah.
they're kind of one of the prima donna manufacturers out there. They only get into the motorsport that they kind of want to get into, and we'd never go back to Formula One.
Right.
And there's some precedent for that because they do also run like the biggest single make manufacturing process for privateers and customers out there. Like, you want to race a 911, there are 150,000 different ways to race a 911.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
But like, this has always been their capstone project, like from like the 919 and the 963, like.
But they've done it a couple of times. I think you're right. Like, they tend to do a big push for a few years, then they pull out for a few years, and they come back in. Because when they last rejoined, was it like 2012, 2013, something like that? And Mark Webber ended up joining them. They won the championship, dropped for a few years, and then ended up coming back into it again.
So I want to say they're still going to be doing Formula E,
Right.
and I
okay.
believe IMSA.
Yes. Yeah.
But other than that, they're just kind of ejecting, which is like, that of course leads to the big question of like, why?
So is this end of the season, or is this like
End
effectively-
of the season.
Okay, I was going to say, I think they still have one more race left
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the championship.
Yeah, so they're not like table flipping or anything. But.
Right, yeah. But
So-
still, what a shame. Although WEC, they've got what, 3-4 more manufacturers that are joining over the next year or two.
Yep.
So
It's still going to be a great series. It just sucks to see a personal brand not
Right.
go down. In doing some of the research for this episode, we were having a big conversation about electric cars. This is just a brief list of every electric car project that's been canceled in the last calendar year or so. And you could argue that there's a number of reasons for this, but I think probably one of the biggest ones is the fact that in the United States, that $7,500 EV credit is gone now, which sucks. And also tariffs, which if you want a foreign electric car, sucks. And then you simultaneously see news like this, as well as the like sheer quantity of Chinese manufactured electric cars that are
Yeah.
coming off the market, and how much solar power they are producing, how much they're adding to their grid
Yeah.
on a monthly basis. And it's kind of like, have we lost the plot here?
See, it's such a weird time to be in the automotive world.
I agree.
You know, as a driving fan myself, no EVs. Like immediately, I'm just like, everything's going to have engines again. And the reality is that's not how it's going to be. They'll figure ways around it, but actually seeing a full list of everything that's been dropped is sort of mind-blowing.
All right, let's move on to the drivers. This season, we've got Jack Rigoni in Studio Pod 1, Goals in Studio Pod 2. He is off tonight. Duffy in Pod 3, a veteran of multiple Tonight We Race seasons, and Conan in Pod 4, whom we can't seem to get rid of. Also joining us for the first time ever, SL9 remote, K Fox, who slammed into Season 4 and took home first place despite missing the first race week. Utah Crew, which is a driver's collective that we never actually know who's driving on any given night. Dr. Gould, victor of Seasons 2 and 3 on Tonight We Race. Offside, who may have taken home Season 4 if not for K Fox. Mr. Goat joining us remote this season despite 2 studio starts. Jack Ramie remote, who is out there and kicking ass already. Philadelphia Collins, new to the series, and Colton Edwards and Will Morris, also new to the series. We are like so thrilled to have new drivers this time around. Let's see what we're doing for the rest of the schedule. The 8th. This is our halfway point through the series. Next week we'll be running Road America and Micro Snetterton, followed by Lime Rock Classic and Summit Point Raceway, and then of course on the 29th, finishing out the series. How do I bet in Rigoni? That's a very good question. Finally finishing up on VIR Full and Watkins Glen Classic, which is minus the boot, which is probably going to be the fastest night we have here.
No kidding.
So looking forward to it. Let's talk about the standings. Jack Ramie of Dirtfish up front by 1 single point.
That's quite a fight.
And Jack Harrison, you know Ramie better than anyone here. Is this his thing? Is this what he does?
He's kind of into racing a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah, quite likes it. It's going to be quite a push through the rest of the season because I know how competitive he is. That's for certain.
Will Morris right behind him just by 1 point for a fastest lap difference. Will is a rig builder and actually has a rig building company. And so I would imagine that he's got some experience sitting behind the simulated cockpit of a race car. Colton Edwards also of Dirtfish. Rigoni of also Dirtfish. Y'all's people kind of came through here and swept my thing, Jack.
We like racing, man. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not.
This is amazing. This is the biggest grid we've ever had, and it's so great to see high-quality racing coming out here. Let's talk about what we're doing next, which is Feature Race 1. I'm going to go ahead and punch the emergency button on the lighting panel so people know it's time to get back in. We are running this season the Toyota GR86. Some people are calling it the new Miata. You didn't hear that from me. The 86 is effectively a Toyota GT86 that has been taken to Gazoo Racing in the States and has had a roll cage and a Bosch system and a sequential transmission put in it. But otherwise, like other than some of the electronic wizardry, it's basically just, an 86, which is awesome.
Fantastic little car to drive.
I think we've seen some of the closest racing that we've ever had in the studio as a result of running this car.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't wait to see how it ends. The first track tonight is the infamous WeatherTech Raceway, otherwise known as Laguna Seca, otherwise known as Mazda Raceway, a track that gets rebranded every decade or so.
Every brand in the world has sponsored it at least at some point.
Famous for a number of things, most importantly, of course, the corkscrew. Some might argue one of the most complicated turns in racing, which is, of course, a blind right-hander into an immediate left downhill, and then a sweeper rounding it out. And also famous for the pass.
Mm-hmm. Was it Alex Zanardi around the outside of Brian Herter? It's a kart championship, and amazing pass if you haven't seen it. By today's rules, wildly legal.
But kind of points out some of the magic of this track, which is basically you can run almost anything on it. Like you can run Indy cars on it. You can run kart. You can run GT3s on it. You can run GT4s on it. And rather than talk about it a whole lot, that's where we are. Let's advance them into the race. What kind of is he having the same problem that Phil Collins was having last week?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think that is a consequence of joining late. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. I don't have a good answer. Is there anything that we have within our controls that we can do about it right now? Gotcha. All right, we'll give them another couple of minutes of practice and see if we can work that out. Let's go back to the practice session where it looks like the
Already
cars...
got a train going.
I was going to say, it looks like they're already pretty stable. I think we're approaching the corkscrew, as a matter of fact. Here's the blind right.
Really tough braking zone. The car goes light right over the top, and then you got to look for the infamous tree as you turn through. That's going to set your line to get a good exit.
That was a big outside there for K-Fox coming back in late. I wonder if that is a faster line. Uh-oh. So it's a practice.
Yeah.
You don't have to warm your
Giving
tires, man. They're fine.
Giving himself some room. Go Leafs, go. Hey, no, not a problem, man. Looking forward to seeing you again.
That's SL9, I believe, who
Hey.
wasn't able to join us this evening. That's okay. Conan out there. Ooh, you never want to see headlights when you're driving.
That's a rough one.
It's just a bad thing to see.
Driver's nightmare.
Duke Boy's impression.
There's something about this track that I love. It naturally sets up for really good racing, but all of the corners are deceptive. It's very easy to think that it's a simple track, and then someone is always a little faster. There's a slightly different line. There's some really deceptive braking zones. Going down to the Andretti hairpin is the one that always gets me. It's way faster than you think, and you set up way wider than you think as well, especially on the run-up.
Yeah, in the GT4 league that we ran much earlier last year, there was almost always a major passing event in that hairpin coming through there. It's just
Whoa!
He's fine.
He's okay. What do you mean unsafe rejoin? But watching any of the GT racing at this track, that first hairpin, it might as well be America's turn 1 at Monza. It's just mayhem. We're going to go 5 wide into a 1 wide corner.
Jack Rigoni coming into the corkscrew on his practice lap. Down into the field of gravel soup that we have created.
Oh, yum, 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 yum.
No survivors and trillions of debt.
Isn't that the truth, mate?
I'm going to check in with Shote here. I'm going to turn Discord audio back on and check in with Shote and see what's going on. All right, we've done all the earthly magic we can do for the first session, and so we are going to advance the drivers to the grid.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And in a change that we have made in Season 5, we are no longer doing qualifiers for the feature races. We are gridding the group up in reverse standings order.
Yes. We've been watching some touring car, mate.
It's just a little touring car.
Good lad.
I actually have to click grid though.
We're going to do a little bit of drama searching here to see where we want to watch this from, and my suspicion is we want to watch it from right
Here we go.
here.
Fantastic. Good position in the pack.
Oh, even better. Thanks, Shote.
Don't pre-launch.
25 championship points on the line in Feature Race 1 of Week 3. Tonight we race. Green, 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 and they're off.
There we go.
We have some obvious differences here in people who have found the correct clutch drop point for the launch of this car. The GR86, of course, effectively having, whoa,
Oh.
Utah crew with a little spinsy-winsy there and ending up in the exact wrong direction. That is
Ball breaking. I told you turn 1 at Monza.
gonna rain on the recess a little bit there.
Ramie keeping it clean and tidy on his start. You can tell because of the white livery now, which helps.
Yeah, I was gonna say now that Ramie's in the white Dirtfish car, this is much easier to call.
Summer spec.
This we appreciate that. Thank you.
Love you, bye.
Have a good race. Is Conan in the wall yet? Great question. No, he does appear to be on the racetrack with Will right up there with him.
Currently fighting for the lead.
Will Morris pulling just ahead. Conan, of course, having substantial home field advantage here, having lived effectively in Santa Cruz for many a year, and also being somewhat of a cyclomancer.
Cyclomancer. All right, I had to translate that for a second.
Conan owns approximately 10 bikes. How many bikes are assembled? That's a very good question. We estimate only 2.
That's mean to ask.
Jesus.
Don't ask, I'll tell you how many cars I have. Don't ask how many run. Okay.
My understanding that his most recent big purchase was a bike dyno, so probably should stop saying his name very much since he's actually in contention for the league.
Absolutely.
With K-Fox right behind him. We are going to zoom back out for just a second. The Hellman's Mayonnaise car of Dr. Gould. Holy crap, we can see all of 1 through 8, and that's exactly what we wanted out of the GR86.
Absolutely. Yep, nice, close, tight pack racing. Oh, get me merds waddled.
Sneak new to it.
Hey, evening, Sarah. Yep, reverse grid. Thanks for joining. Oh. Oh, some drama.
Oh, no!
Oh, man.
That's going to be...
That's a scary moment.
It's going to be a lot of not damage to Conan's car. Thank God we've got that turned off. Is he okay? He looks okay. He's only staring at the right-hand screen with that look.
For being a dirty driver.
Conan, if you're under duress, look at the camera and wink.
That's a no. There was no wink.
He's fine.
What are you gonna do? First lap, doing a fine.
You're gonna surf through traffic and catch up. He's only an 8th.
No, there's no catching up here.
I believe in you, mate.
I also believe in him.
Sorry, unbiased broadcasting here.
I have seen Conan undo mistakes half a track long. Now, of course, that means he made half a track worth of mistakes, but that's motorsport.
Yeah, well, isn't it just? Lovely little fight coming through here. Is that Colton that's just looking around the outside, or is that Rigoni that we're looking at there?
It's a very good question. It looks like Rigoni. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Brave move,
Oh,
Will.
hey.
Self-righting.
That's great.
I saw that right there.
It's just...
It may have been a dive but I made that turn.
Why there is crazy.
Rigoni with a mirror full of K-Fox entering into... are we
This
back
is
at turn
Andretti,
1?
yeah.
Yeah. Had to figure out which beige hill I was looking at. Dirtfish, we do like chaos. We also like close, clean motorsport, but let's be honest.
Sometimes they're not mutually exclusive. You know?
Yeah.
It's-
Dropping off and picking up.
K-Fox, of course, the champion from Season 4 of Tonight We Race in the, my God, what did we drive last season? The Porsche Cup.
Yeah, yeah.
the
It's a
992
911,
Porsche,
yeah.
yeah. And K-Fox, also the world champion in the M2 Production Car Challenge for iRacing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good for him. I had no idea.
No, Fox is legit fast.
Oh, I know he is. Those M2s aren't easy to drive either. They're way heavier than you think they are.
Fox and his girlfriend also spec Miata racers.
Hey.
And I do believe they have a GoFundMe up for their next season for sponsorships, which I did not even think to collect the data for, so I can actually flash it on screen here. We'll get that for
look
you.
him up.
Yeah. Point being, K-Fox out there doing the work. Hellman's Mayonnaise car coming up behind Rigoni. What does that mean?
Was Bowl going around the outside?
Is mayonnaise an ingredient?
Ooh, yes. Yeah, it is an ingredient.
Because at a molecular level, it's kind of a salad, right? It's an emulsion.
Soup, arguably. Mayonnaise is a soup.
I didn't make these rules.
Admittedly, they were made quite late at a pub, so flexible.
Cannot get my braking down.
Oh, left it open.
Dr.
Yeah,
Gould
on
going
the
right
inside.
through Rigoni and now catching up to K-Fox.
I'm not used to the stiffness of the pedals, so I just brake.
It's the pedals.
Yeah, he's a driver, mate. It's never you. The crew, they didn't check the PSI. Co-driver gave a late note. You know how it goes.
Rigoni getting right back in there and now in a competitive position for this turn because you really want to be outside here. Dr. Gould not taking the bait, holding a defensive line.
Very nice, cool-headed driving. The gap's closing real quick.
We are running fixed setup this season. This is a setup that was developed actually by K-Fox of all people. And so everybody is on extremely equal footing in these cars with only their track knowledge, their reflexes, and the willingness to cut the corners in their favor. Rigoni getting most of that, but having to back out. Proximity warning.
It's getting tight. Lovely little back and forth going through here.
That would be offside in the Bucky's car, operating in the space that we can't see. You got to trust your prox alarm, man. Rigoni going wide, offside not taking advantage of it, and they are going to pull those little 200 horsepower flat fours.
Giving them all they can.
All the way up the hill for the next 15 minutes. Pace tracker there saying that they're already exceeding their prior pace, which makes sense. Lower on fuel and hotter on tires. It's always nice to see people getting faster despite in the thick of competition. Zooming out to offside's perspective in the Bucky's car, this is him rolling in behind Rigoni.
Well, it seems to be this mid-pack is really nip and tuck as they go through. K-Fox is starting to pull away just a little bit, but they've all swapped positions 3 or 4 times since we've been paying attention to them.
And there's something approaching a fight, getting back out there into 1, 2, 3. They're flowing through the corkscrew right now off screen. As soon as this group gets through the corkscrew, let's go back and check them out again.
There's a little bit brewing between 10th and 11th as well.
I know this is not technically possible, but one of my problems with WeatherTech is that the entire thing's uphill.
Yeah. It's just like my parents going to school back in the day. Uphill both ways.
Got my braking back.
Yep. Hold on to your butts.
Some nice little challenges building up all the way through here. 5th, 6th, and 7th all nice and tight. 8th and 9th, 10th and 11th as well.
We're going to check in at 1, 2, 3 because it has become a tight fight. We are in the Jack Ramey position here as he rolls up behind positions 1 and 2, which are filled with binoculars, Firestone. Thank you.
Colton and Will,
Edwards and Will. 2 of our newest remote drivers this season out there having tea at the front.
Ramey coming from the back though. I think with the reverse grid, like most of these guys have had to work their way through.
I think it just leads to a more entertaining, like passing is racing, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So if you can force passing, you forced racing. Flowing into the corkscrew, Will and Colton, nice and clean, getting some curb, flowing right back out to the outside to take this sweeper as fast as possible.
It looks like 8th and 9th are starting to close up on the 5th, 6th, 7th battle as well.
Into 11 and back out on the straight that lasts forever.
One time to sort of stretch your legs a little bit.
5, 6,
Relax
7.
the hands.
Let's go check the quad, actually. Here we go. Rigoni in 6 with offside in the Bucky's car behind him, and Dr. Gould in the Hellman's mayonnaise car. Has there always been mayonnaise leaking out of the trunk of that car? I really don't remember that.
As active weight savings, so we need to reweigh that car afterwards.
I would put on the headset and ask, but this is...
Hit the incident limit.
Don't need to be answering race controls questions in the middle of this
I
fight.
never caught that before.
I think that's new.
Yeah.
I think he's fucking with us.
He's getting a good toe.
Yeah, he's looking for his moment. The nice thing about Laguna is there are a lot of moments, especially if people eat those curbs.
Easy to read him with the mayonnaise.
Rigoni looking in and then getting right back out.
Got a good line coming up the hill though.
Turn 6 here, my favorite turn because you can just clip that thing so aggressively. Oh, no! Oh, no!
Oh,
The,
that was a fight you were just saying.
the contact was unfortunate, but I don't know if Dr. Gould was going to recover that
Yes.
that spin.
A little bit of commentator's curse going there. I love this curb. Backwards.
I love all the curbs.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Oh, I really love this curb as well. Dang, it didn't work. You got-
I love right-hand turns.
Yeah. Nothing can ever go wrong at right-hand turns, you know.
Seriously.
Same with slow, tight left-handers. They're
Oh, yeah.
They're perfect.
Like
Can't go wrong.
135 degrees, it's the optimal
Yeah.
size. All right. Well, we appear not to be able to induce disaster.
Dang it.
Let's head back up front.
What did I say, Connor?
Will now holding maybe 3/4 second lead on Colton Edwards.
Seem to be settling to a little bit of a rhythm there.
Wow. Didn't break much.
At the end of the day, Will needs this just as much as Colton does, so I would anticipate them getting a little bit more aggressive as the race boils down to its final laps. Colton sitting, I want to say, in 4th in the positioning, and Will up front, but only by 1 point.
So I know Colton's a clever driver, man. He's going to be looking for the points for a championship. So he may be pushing, but based on his current position, maybe second is that's still a good result.
It's definitely a good result, and like the math is a little bit different than a drop 2 league because if you attend every race, you can afford to have that like I get 2 free super aggressive final laps, and so maybe losing second for 5th because you pushed is okay twice.
Right. And it's just enough that it becomes easy to lean on, though.
Let's swing around and check in on our local drivers. Rigoni sitting in 5th
Ooh,
place.
Bucky's car making a dive.
Did offside clear it? Offside did clear it, but he did not get the drive out of it, and Rigoni is going to go right through. You see that that left-hand look out the window there?
Yeah.
Hi, bye.
Oh, he's still got a nose in there. You going to go for the late
This is
braking?
a rough place to have a nose in.
Going for the over
Cuts
under?
early. Oh, very nice.
Oh, he's holding that
Oh,
inside.
no. Clean pass for offside, but squeezing into the outside.
There we go.
Rigoni takes it
Nice
back.
and patient.
Such racecraft. I just came over here to be courteous. That turned out to be great. Pod 2 is empty. Duffy in Pod 3 sitting in 10th right now. He's got Phil Collins about 5 seconds behind him, but that number is going up, which probably isn't good for Phil.
Oh, that battle's still going.
Oh, no. Let's stay here for a while. Rigoni taunting his follower.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
That's the kind of thing we like to see out of our people.
It says hold. You gotta stop and hold that.
Into the corkscrew. Healthy clip out of that corner. Not getting into the apex on the next one. Offside, not getting all the way to the outside. You're behind, mate. You can take the optimal line.
All right, Cole. You got the fastest lap. You can stop trying now. That's fine.
A little bit of swerving under the braking there.
Doesn't get to the inside again. Feels weird to say, hey, buddy, use all the track to someone as good as offside, but I think that's where we are right now.
Just biding his time. Although I don't think he's got too much longer left.
1-2 fight is still pretty good looking. Yeah, what are we looking at on time here? 9 minute 30. Thank you. I've said this every episode this season now. I need a session clock
No, I know.
right across the top of the monitor because we're flipping around so often.
One day.
One day.
Have to knock him off to the side.
Seriously, hey, when those bugs happen, they gotta fix them.
Yeah.
I hope Mr. Goat is able to get into the second session tonight.
Can you take that as a drop?
Yeah, that'll be a drop.
Gotcha, okay.
Catch up.
Of course, he was on his honeymoon for 2 weeks, and so he's already had a drop 4.
Oh, well, there you go.
For a good reason, I'd like to say.
Not as good as racing.
spending time with your new spouse is important.
Yeah.
Racing comes first.
Says the gentleman who's quite a number of seconds behind K-Fox with offside, hot on his heels. Let's see how he translates this into action.
Roast of the century.
It's a work in progress.
Ooh, actuator noise in 3.
Oh, rough.
I was about to say big slip angle, and then the wall happened.
You were still right.
It's true. It's true.
Technically correct. Best kind of correct.
My favorite episode.
A little hot into that one.
All right, that's going to be Phil Collins getting around Duffy here. Oh, wait, Phil's listed as out. That's not good.
Oh, no.
But like, honest.
Do we have someone in the pits?
What happened to Phil?
I'm trying. Will said it best last race. Just let him just be patient. So eventually,
There he is.
Hey.
That's right. It's the Sesame Street livery. Okay, we're back in action here.
Looking out for you, buddy.
So he was already 1 lap down, so he now stands a real chance to catch up, which is good. The 5-6 fight is once again hot. Oh, look. It's Rigoni eating way too much of the corner sausage. An offside right on his heels.
The Bucky's car right behind him there. It's been a tight race, this one, between these guys. The mid-pack really looking strong. K-Fox pulling away a little bit. A little bit of no man's land
I
there.
keep glancing over at Choate's dashboard every so often to see what's going on up in 1-2. What is going on up in 1-2? Let's go cut to 1-2. 1-2 is about to hit lap traffic, Choate says,
boy.
and that appears to be correct.
Oh, that's going to be tough timing for
Will and Colton
there.
around Duffy in the Napa livery.
wow, that was way too much.
Oh, no.
Ooh, just a little kiss
Just,
there.
mwah. Sometimes you have to show them that you care.
So Spice.
Ooh.
Lovely bite of curb there.
These aren't frickin' Lucas Oil trucks, man. You can't keep doing that.
You're not our mom. We can hit every curb we want
That's-
to.
You got me there. Scene. Dipping in. Getting a little unsettled. They're coming out. Will Morris entering the corkscrew before Colton Edwards. A little bit more daylight between them than there was a couple minutes ago. Nice and tidy through there. Stays on the asphalt, doesn't get any curb. Back to the outside and then sweeping through. Big on the apex there.
Nice early turning from Colton.
Rella, is that a you're out of here wave? Or like just a general congenial wave? Bye, Rella. Alternately high. Oh, ooh, that's a lot of sausage.
Yeah. Both of them there. I'm surprised. Colton locking in a little bit on Will.
What do
Monkey
we-
see, monkey do.
Genial. Okay.
Oh, okay,
excellent.
good.
Good. we too also greet you.
Oh, it's tightening it up. Will had this in week 1, really able to put on a strong fight, and then just a little bobble to Orem Park. That's when Ramie ended up sneaking through.
Which is actually a really great question. Where is Ramie right now? Because the 1-2 fight in the championship standing is really kind of the through line here, and he's in third.
he's sitting
So
in third.
I think Will would ideally like to stay in first place, but
Oh, yeah.
him playing it safe and dropping to second is still a good outcome for him from a championship perspective.
There's some really strong showing from Colton then, because he's third in the championship right now with a little bit of a gap between him and Ramie and Will. So this would be a nice result for him.
You know, there's this eternal question in sim racing, which is like, does sim racing skill translate back out into the real world? I don't know the answer to that question, but I can tell you that real world racing skill seems to translate back into sim racing.
I'd say sim racing absolutely does translate to on track. It doesn't get you the same visceral feel, but it teaches you racecraft, it teaches you patience, and when you can focus on the racecraft without the insane adrenaline rush at the time, it makes it easier to compute when you do have that.
That's something that we say to people complaining about iRacing rookies leagues on a regular basis. It's like, look, You're not in rookies to win.
Yeah.
You're in rookies to learn that everyone else around you is a weapon pointed at you.
Yep.
And somehow you still have to survive the race every time.
The world's not going to be kind to you because you had a good line.
Yep.
So it's only a good line if you make it past them cleanly.
I wasn't here last week.
A little bit of lap traffic here. Ooh.
Rookies was given to us by God to train the faithful.
God bless him too.
Will and Colton coming around the Sesame Street car of Philadelphia Collins. Phil giving them a wide line there.
This is tightening up pretty good. Uh-oh.
I think K-Fox might be experiencing some difficulty. Can we check in on K-Fox? Are they okay?
Hey, Rigoni, enjoy P4.
Thank you.
Car seems to be pointing in the correct direction.
All right, we'll take it.
It's usually a good sign. Duffy's pointing in the right direction. That's good.
That's a win.
More like Jimmy John's guy, but
Well, I got a lead. Just kidding.
All the Subway talk again.
It always comes back to sandwiches.
I think Subway is one of few where, depending on the world you are, is it a sandwich or not? The answer is no.
That's pretty fair. It's a list of ingredients assembled.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
aesthetically.
stacked.
I will still gladly eat Taco Time.
I work there, I'll gladly eat there.
Yeah, 4 ties on the ground, mate. It's a good sign.
The only place I've ever worked at was a Regal. That even counts.
Is that a movie theater?
Yeah. But they didn't serve food. We made popcorn into nacho popcorn, or like the Cheetos popcorn.
What is happening? That's a power move, but
One of the things that always amazes me about Tonight We Race is how much banter
You only had 2 incident points left.
the drivers can keep up.
I thought you meant you'd accrued 2 points. I accrued 17 in 2 laps.
Duffy out in clear air. 1-2 is about to get spicy. I believe Colton might be beginning to make some moves here. Let's go check back in on the front runners.
Who kind of ran into each other.
Ramie now
Oh,
caught
it's
behind
tight.
traffic.
I just thought you were running super clean. You had 18 to spare.
Colton's getting some clean runs up through there. He's just looking for a gap.
Oh, I know it was raining. Technically.
Using all of the curb on the exit.
Oh, hi, Duffy. No, stay away, Duffy.
Coming into the corkscrew.
We weren't fast enough.
This
to
is
get
where
our-
dreams happen. Ooh.
Ooh, he's starting to stick his nose in, trying to get in his head a little bit.
Just gently bringing the pressure
Yep.
to the front. How much time we have, Shote?
I knew I should.
Less than a minute, so
Oh,
we're going to
coming down
start
to
seeing.
it. So white flags on this lap.
The problem is from the spectator view, we can't actually see the white flag being flown. Oh, very nice camera on the Colton car. Thank you.
Woo.
This is the nose camera.
Captures the speed as well. Just getting in his mirrors.
I think gearbox cam on Will might also be entertaining. Oh.
Running just a little wide. Oh, just dropping the right front into the dirt.
It's a very American trend to build the bumper cutouts for multiple exhausts and then building a four-banger. Ooh, Colton Edwards is hungry and approaching. Also gives
Well,
us an opportunity to see that wonderful livery that Rigoni put together.
Yeah, thank you very much, mate.
It's
Beautiful. Although he's only got a couple of real overtaking opportunities left, probably going up into the corkscrew. Probably the last major overtake, or just coming into turn 11 right at the end. It's going to be a bit of a dive bomb.
Got to clip 6 hard. That was hard. Oh, a
He's
little bit
getting
of
a good
drive
turn.
cut up the hill. I've never seen the corkscrew in reverse. Oh, no!
Oh, he's got
What
for it.
happened?
Oh,
he's
the inside!
through!
Yes! Woo!
And you saw it from both perspectives.
I double-checked the black.
Brave braking through there, and honestly a little bit of a Project Gotham style overtake. Just lean on the car on the inside a little bit, you know.
The Forza bounce.
Yep.
Again, at the end of the day, this isn't the worst possible outcome for Will, especially with Jack Ramie. Looks like somewhere in the neighborhood of 4 seconds behind at this point. But that's going to make him more strikeable. And I believe I just saw a checkered flag go by.
Fantastic.
Which means
What a final lap.
Let's just pull up the standings here because that is what it is going to be unless something happens at 5-6. Let's check in here. This is Offside's last chance to get in behind Jack Rigoni here. Offside has never struck me as a last-ditch effort, make it happen sort of a guy.
I was surprised you went to the right there.
A bit more.
You know what? It's time is now.
And Duffy also in his white flag. And coming up to 11 behind Dr. Gould and the Utah crew. And it looks like we may have had a drop from Philadelphia Collins. I'm not seeing his name on the list anymore. That's unfortunate.
What a shame.
Derek, that was excellent.
And that's Checkered Flag, which is going to end Feature Race 1. And the standings in Feature Race 1 are Colton Edwards, Will Morris, and Jack Ramey in 1, 2, 3. This isn't going to lead to a change in their championship standings tonight, but there's one more race to get to. But before we do that, let's do some stuff. Got all these buttons here, and they all do something.
Hey,
that's the one.
Hey.
We're going to do the Bring a Trailer Challenge, which, if you are new to the show, we ask our drivers to take a little bit of a break and get their brains re-engaged and tell us how much money they think a car went for. We're not doing head-to-head challenges this season because that takes me way too long to prepare on a Wednesday evening. And so we're doing something called 4, 5, 6, which is very, very simple. All you have to do is tell me, did this car go for 4 digits, 5 digits, or 6 digits? And clearly 3 and 7 and 9 or whatever in scope, but most cars go for 4, 5, 6. So without further ado, bring me Jack Rigoni.
I got you, man.
Rigoni.
You're up.
Oh, I'm not practicing. We're going straight into it. Let's go.
Well, no, you do this and then you go back and practice again. It's Jack's first time in the studio. He's not yet onto our wiles and ways. Right? Have a seat.
Hello.
Say hello to your fans. Also your employer.
Fans. Hi, Brian.
Have you seen the Bring a Trailer Challenge before?
I've seen it a little bit,
All
yeah.
right, also dynamic mics, so just kind of keep your mouth somewhere in this neck of the woods. We're going to kill Discord audio so we can hear you. Here's what I need from you. I need you to tell me whether this 2024 Porsche 911 GT3 R Rennsport, how many digits did it go for? And before you answer that question, we used to do this with sheaves and sheaves and sheaves with notes. We don't do that anymore. However, I do know some things about this car, and what I can tell you is that it's number 24 of 71 of a non-homologated series. This is effectively a privateer 911 GT3R for personal purchase that you can buy, for example, on Bring a Trailer.
Well, they were going for new, what, 800,000, somewhere around there?
I believe that is close to the factory MSRP.
Okay.
This one has a couple miles on it, but not many, about 21. See, why do I need a sheet of paper? I remember all the shit.
Knowing Porsche owners, I'm going to say 8 digits.
8 digits.
Yeah.
In the tens of millions.
Yes.
Internet, no one has chosen to make a choice here. That's probably a good idea for this one. The answer to the question is, this is a $1.2 million 911.
Ooh.
Rella comes in with the 7 guests,
All
so this would have
right.
been a 7. That's okay. That's okay. This is your first time in the studio, first time playing the game. All of the other photographs of this car are from the interior of the cockpit, which is like, what the hell am I going to tell about this? Like, it's a GT3R. Like,
yeah.
Congratulations. It's a very pretty example of the car. Your second challenge for the night is this. Why is that a clicker? Come on. Oh, wait, what? Well, you're supposed to be able to see it.
Oh, you can see the price while you asked.
Oh, was it up there? Yeah. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to take that thing right there. I need you to bring it close to the microphone and then do the thing. God damn it. Thank you.
Oh, this isn't the first time that's happened?
In season 4, we were at 54 production fuck-ups before the end of the season.
What are we at now?
Six.
That's pretty good.
We're doing good so far.
All
We're getting
right.
better at this. Your second car is a 351C powered 34 Ford Roadster, which you may recognize as the body type for a Legends 34 Ford.
Yeah, I'm getting PTSD right now.
This is an actual 34 Ford, but someone crammed a 351C in it. And all you need to do is tell me how many digits this sold for.
7.
7 digits.
7 digits.
In the millions of dollars.
Oh, I'm sorry. 6 digits.
6
I'm bad
digits.
with my digits.
In the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Is it cherry? I think there's no way of
That's
going.
a very, very red car.
Rella says 5. Sarah says 5. The answer is it's 5.
Wow.
It's a $23,000 car, and I think the reason for that is though the body work is still there, it's probably been repainted dozens of times. Well, not dozens of times, but many times. And none of the guts of it are original guts. And so all you're really getting here is the wooden steering wheel experience. That's my guess.
You probably a lot of Bondo in that thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In previous seasons, this would have counted for points. Not this season. So you're off the hook. Bring me Goals. Oh, Goals isn't here. Bring me Jack. Jack is
All right,
subbing
I'm
in
back.
for Goals tonight. No.
other Jack,
Harrison.
okay.
So many fucking Jacks. I don't...
That's why I go by Rigoni, by the way.
Bring me Harrison. This is a much cleaner, much tighter format. Someday we will build an app to do Bring a Trailer.
Hello, my name is Goals.
Do you think Goals is good at this, or do you think Goals sucks at this?
Well, he's not here, so it sucks.
There you go. So this is Jack Harrison playing Goals that is not good at this. Goals' first car for the evening is this.
Ooh.
2004 BMW 330i with the ZHP package in 6-speed manual, a car famous because I once owned one.
Hey!
Okay. I owned a 2003 in Imola Red, which was
Very nice.
a wonderful, wonderful car. The only difference that the ZHP package makes is it gives you that kind of like rounded, it's almost an M3 chin, but it's not an M3 chin.
Got it.
And in my opinion, the best BBS alloy wheels that BMW ever put on a car.
They are pretty.
Otherwise, it's a fairly standard stock 330i. It's got 230 horsepower. It's got all red gauges inside because it's BMW's Spartan period before they started making grills the size of Liechtenstein. And you need to tell me how many digits this car went for. Pedro out there says this is a 4-digit car.
Sub 10 grand? You think, Pedro? I don't know, like BMW is one of those brands where weird models go for a weird amount. I'm going to go 5.
You're going to say 5.
I feel that's a safe bet.
I'm going to tell you why I think you're right before I press the button. That is a forever car.
Right, okay.
That is a BMW that is just rare enough, just interesting enough, and not with any of the like baggage that comes with having an M3 from the E46 generation.
Yeah.
You can ride that car into the dirt, and indeed, someone has, because this one went for $14,700, a 5-digit car.
I'll tell you what, that's a pretty reasonable price for what it is.
That's about what I paid for mine in 2003.
Oh, God.
Came with 8,000 miles on it.
Nice.
Wait, that car hasn't lost value in 20 years? Odd. See, that's amazing.
Oh, just think, if you still had it, you still wouldn't have made any money on it.
Great. Your second car for the night is this 7,000-mile example of the 2013 Cadillac CTS-V wagon in 6-speed.
I didn't know they made a 6-speed of those.
Neither did I, which leads me to believe this might not be an American model, but it's a Cadillac. Of course it's an American model. So the CTS-V, of course, being famous for being the car that kind of re-cemented Cadillac back into like the motorsport heritage, the CTS-V is a viable competitor to the M5 and the Benz E63 or whatever engine designation they're using now these days. And the wagon is just absolutely gorgeous. We're a fan of big Euro Bruiser wagons here. That is an American-made Euro Bruiser wagon.
Yeah, sure is.
How many digits do you think it went for?
I'm trying to think. Like, I think these were maybe just under 100K when they first started coming out.
I believe that to be true.
Yeah, it's like 80 or 90. So I'm gonna go for a risky 6.
Risky 6. Pedro agrees with you.
Let's go, Pedro.
Derek is coming in at 5.
Sarah's not agreeing with me either, but risky 6. We're bold.
All
Plus
right.
some goals tonight, so.
Plus your goals tonight, and
Yeah.
the answer is
Oh,
just under. It is a 5-figure car. I think 73,000 for that is still an amazing deal.
it's a hell of a car, yeah. For
And
sure.
from an interior comfort standpoint, I can't think of anything better in that price range.
Oh,
So,
that's pretty bang on. All right, well, it's 50-50. I'll take that.
50-50.
That's not too bad.
Well, we won't tell goals about this. Bring me Duffy.
I got you, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Duffy, you're up, mate.
All right. Hold on, I'm doing a rad corner.
Duffy says he can't come because he's doing a rad corner.
And I'm pulling into the pit. Right, here we go.
You don't need to pull in the pits. Just stop the car.
Just stop the car anywhere on the track.
Just park it sideways across something important and get over here. This is why we don't let people have fun without paying money.
At least I had my headphones down, so I kind of knew what was going on.
How was your race?
That was fine.
What happened with you and Phil back there? It looks like either you were having some problems or he was having some problems, or both.
We were just kind of trading back and forth for a while, and then he came up and gave me a little love tap, and I think that was enough to put him over into black flag territory, because I was only at 2 or something, or 7 back.
I've got 2 cars for you tonight. The first, this LS3 powered 62 Chevy Vet 5-speed. It's got an LS3 in it, which is not really what you'd expect
Yeah,
to
that's
find.
not the exciting LS, right?
I mean, it
fine.
depends on what generation of Corvette you're super into.
Yeah.
I think the important part here is that it is a relatively cherry example of the 62. The mileage on this one is unknown total mileage, which is unfortunate. But too much radiation is bad. That's a good point. And what I need from you is how much money some person paid yesterday for this Corvette.
I'm going 6-figure boomer money.
6-figure boomer money. The internet has some opinions here.
It
Pedro,
could be high 5. I could be wrong.
Pedro says high 5. Derek says
I
5.
think somebody paid 110 for it.
And Sarah says 5. I also think that this is a boomer nostalgia car, and people would pay any amount of money for one with an LS3 in it, but they didn't pay any amount of money. They paid $16,000.
So I was only off by $90,000 this last year.
$16,000.
Nobody give me a big checking account.
And I'm not missing a zero here. It's just not that much. And that's again, when you start taking vintage Vets and other whatnot like that, and you start ripping out their guts and putting other stuff in it.
The more that it's been cut up, the
unless it's a 70s Chevy truck, in which case it suddenly gains $50,000.
put a Coyote engine in it.
Exactly. Your other car for tonight is the fabulous 91 Dodge Caravan SE, a car that I selected because, like me, it is very possible you spent some childhood time in one of these.
Actually, it was a Mercury Villager.
Okay,
But,
there you go.
It was a little more refined.
This is right after the minivan revolution took hold, and the Aerostar came out, and then the Windstar.
This was peak minivan before the screens showed up.
Yep.
Okay, so this is 4, 5, 6, but 3 is an option.
3 is an option.
Right? I feel if this is a runner, nothing that runs sells for under $1,000 anymore. So I'm gonna go with 4.
You're gonna say 4. Pedro also says 4, and Derek says 4, and Sarah says 4. Rella also says that the Astrovan
the
is better.
Astrovan is better. I agree.
I agree. This is also you have to have a sliding door on each side, and a machine gun mount comes out because it's really a
You
technical.
could argue Astro's a mid-size though, not a minivan.
Oh, fighting words. The answer is $4,200.
Right.
So not only is it a 4, it starts with a 4. I don't know if we were expecting
I'm
anything
glad
more.
I didn't say 3.
Thank you for playing, and bring me Conan.
Get out of your rad corner.
Conan's like, no, I was winning the practice.
Definitely not winning the practice.
Oh, my bad.
Welcome back.
Why, thank you.
You were having a really great race until you were not.
Until somebody else decided that I should not have a great race. Yes.
As Jiminy Glick might say, why have you done this?
You know, it's racing. It happens.
I have some cars
This is
for
the
you.
third time in a row, so we're hoping the fourth time's not the charm.
At least it's not a mechanical failure this time.
That's true. Although I did should note that I pulled the wheel and it came towards me, and that seems concerning. So, you know.
What?
You just activated Showed.
You're perfect.
Good
See,
job.
Everything's working well.
I got a car for you.
Ooh, shiny.
This F12 Berlinetta 70th Anniversary Edition has 1,600 miles on it. Is in one of the 45,000 reds that Ferrari sells, but I'm pretty sure it's just the normal one. Clean Carfax, all that kind of good stuff. Obviously, we don't do the giant sheaves of notes here anymore, but this, is, of course, is a front-engine Ferrari, which makes it... is this after the Superfast or before the Superfast? I don't have my resident Ferrari expert here tonight.
The Ferrari expert? Yeah.
Mr. Goat was unfortunately having technical difficulty, and I don't know if he's watching the broadcast right now, but he would be able to tell us. But Pedro says it's a 6-figure car.
I think this is a 5-figure. Well, it's the 70th anniversary edition, but I'm going to go 5-figure because it's a almost 10-year-old Ferrari that maybe the bottom has fallen out.
It's an 8-year-old Ferrari that technically hasn't even been broken in. Which doesn't mean they didn't drive it like it was broken in.
Yeah, but, you know.
All right, so Pedro says 6. No one else is making a guess here. The answer is $700,000.
Yeah, I know nothing about Ferraris. That should be eminently clear from this. I'm like, it's a red Ferrari. Hooray. It's not an F50. Who cares?
The 6-figure band is so wide, just lots of cars just automatically fall into it. However, your second car for the night
oh, hell yeah. Let's
is
go.
this 1967 Fiat 600D Jolly conversion that if you had been paying attention to the internet last night, you could have won this auction.
Oh, that's fun. Good thing I don't pay attention to the internet.
The beauty of the new format for Bring a Trailer is I have done zero research about this car whatsoever.
You know as much as I do.
I know exactly.
We're equally informed.
I know
it says conversion. What does conversion mean?
So I
is it
believe
electric?
that this was originally a 600, and they took the doors off of it.
Okay.
And added kind of like it's got an awning coated. The car has an awning.
Look, man. I mean, I think Pedro's probably right, but I'm going to say 4 to be contrarian and be wrong again, probably.
Pedro says 5. Derek, is that a 6 for this car? Are you saying 6 for the Fiat?
That's accurate, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. There's no consequences for failure if Rella's wrong. So, all right. Okay.
Okay.
So he knows. The answer is it is a very, very small 4-figure car.
All right. Well,
and as we learn on the show, occasionally things come through that we just cannot understand or justify the price as they come through.
Right.
It's usually when motorcycles are like, oh, shit, I could have bought that if I had known.
I think Pedro might be like out there like, I could have bought that right now.
You could have bought that right now.
Well, last night.
Had it shipped.
Tragic.
I'm a big fan of the 500.
Yeah.
I am.
Agreed.
Have a good race.
600 are great. All right, thank you.
And find wherever Harrison got off to. Let's get him back in here. Which I believe brings us right to. Welcome back.
Hey.
Any surprises?
I'm surprised that Fiat went for as little as it did.
Yeah, it was basically nothing.
I'd spend $3,200 for that little Fiat.
Yeah. Shake the couch down for money for a Fiat. Feature Race 2, of course, takes place in the Toyota GR86, which you've already seen plenty out of tonight, and also in weeks 1 and 2. Obviously, we enjoy the 86 because of the close racing that it produces, many of which you just saw in the prior race. And we are taking the 86-2 for our second feature race, Willow Springs, which is a famous track on so many different levels. It is America's oldest permanent racing facility. And also a closed racing facility until soon, I think, right?
Yeah.
So the story here is that it basically went out of business. It got bought by mystery investors. It turned out one of those investors is Singer, who is the custom, would you call Singer a coach builder around old 911s, effectively?
I think that's probably a safe way of putting it. It's like... was it RUF or Roof? Was a similar sort of mindset.
Yeah. The difference being that Singer will take a already overpriced in the aftermarket $250,000 930 era 911 and turn it into $1 million 911 because they've put houndstooth claw seats back into it and modern electronics and probably dropped the engine from a GT3 into it just because that's what they do.
You know what? Why not?
Willow Springs, fun for all classes. I'm particularly fond of it for touring cars because of their ridiculous slip angle and recoverability. We're going to see how the crew handles it in our GR86s. We're going to back out to the quad here. It looks like we've got a practice pack already running here that is either Colton or Ramie behind, Jack Rigoni behind Will. We're going to turn Discord audio back on so you can hear the shenanigans.
This track is fearsome. It just eggs you on to go faster and faster and then punishes you with bad camber.
So I think one of the really great additions, and to be clear, I'm not a huge fan of Old Stories Motorsport parks being turned into private toys. Like, I'm not into that. However, they are adding real runoffs to this track. So
I've got sort of mixed opinions for that, though. Is it good for the drivers? Yes. Is it allowed for more racing? Yes. But I think there's something...
Whoa! All right, all the Dirtfish people are disqualified. Start the session.
Who would have thought that the Dirtfish people are finding themselves in the dirt? But no, I think there's something to be said about, like, you stay on the track or you don't.
Right.
Runoffs are nice, but drive it well or don't.
That's like when you're, when you're running something like Bathurst, where like you stay on the track or you don't, but don't means you just pinball through that section until
over skyline
until you come out down the other side. Show, where do you think we should watch this launch from? Here's my default. My default is Rigoni's position, but if you've got a better one for me. Oh, that's good.
Oh, look at that. There we go.
Missing a couple of grid cars here. Oh, no, we're getting there.
You get a couple of really nice lines, and there's a couple of different like overtaking opportunities on this track as well. So I'm looking forward to this one. This should be some good racing.
And they are green, green, green. We can see some wheel spin for bad launches and some passing maneuvers already happening.
Oh, looks like up at the front they're trying to go 3 wide in that first corner.
That's not going to go well for them. This is not one of those 3 wide sorts of corners.
Ooh, it's
offside, pushing to the outside. Everybody holding on. Ramie getting caught up in traffic behind Duffy. Rigoni coming up behind Ramie. Or excuse me, coming up behind Colton. Conan out there right behind Will and Dr. Gould in the Hellman's Mayonnaise car. Oh, no.
Little wheel contact there. Will getting bunched around.
Phil Collins coming in. And just reminding people that there's more than one person on the road here.
Oh, it's very nip and tuck. If by nip and tuck you mean elbows directly to the face.
Conan now right behind K-Fox, making the left-hander through turn 5. And we will begin our first run towards the sweeper, which is, of course, the great handling test for any car that comes through here. How long can you take it flat? How long do you drift? And how long do you brake?
Yep. You want to cut on the exit, but not cut on the exit at the same time. I'll spit you out real fast.
You just cannot afford to lose the rears here.
And Rella, it's close, but not quite the same.
Conan sawing out the wheel, keeping it under control. Everybody making a clean run through there. Coming back out to the spectator. Philadelphia Collins running wide. This is the only place where it's safe to run wide on this track.
Rigoni and Colton having a go at each other. All sort of gently lining up into order here.
Is that white Dirtfish car just the same livery but white? Yes. Both of these Dirtfish liveries were developed by Jack Rigoni, and he will be producing a third one for next week. So all of the Dirtfish drivers will be in their own custom Dirtfish liveries, which is, frankly, pretty cool.
My vote is for bright orange.
Well, that would be the third color in the branding scheme now, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Is Brenton out there? Can we get a brand analysis?
There we go.
Oh, no! Blocking traffic for everyone. Somehow, is that Colton? Does Colton manage to get through there?
Yeah,
Colton manages to get through the mess.
Oh.
Holy crap.
I didn't know NASCAR went back to this track.
Conan now at the rear of a small pack that looks very, very different than it did 30 seconds ago. I freaking love Willow Springs.
We were saying it's so many different opportunities for overtaking. Who was involved in that one? That was it K-Fox, Ramie?
I said K-Fox was sideways, and I think Ramie was sideways, and the rest of it was just kind of a blur.
Oh, man.
Conan holding it together, back getting wiggly, brings it back around. We're going to go back out to the spectator cam because this is great. This is 3 through 8, says Shote.
Let's see who you're rooting for there, Colton. Appreciate that.
Just strictly for the sake of argument, who's up front?
Well, I'm rooting for him, so
Ramie making his pass around Conan, staying to the outside, cutting back in. Utah crew?
Hey, nice.
Holy shit. Can we go to the front of the pack, please? Utah crew having the incredible advantage of not being in the studio and cannot hear that we're talking about them.
No pressure, no pressure, no pressure.
Until 8 seconds pass and their own YouTube stream carries this in. We love you guys.
Thank you.
Don't crash.
I said don't crash.
Will Morris making some gains here and increasing the gap to the Utah crew, but not by a whole lot. I suspect someone's been practicing.
Apparently so. And just looking at that fight, yeah, 1 and 2, they're in a league of their own. 3, 4 is building up its own pack. 5, 6, 7, and 8 all sort of leading together.
Let's go pick some of that up. Here is Jack Bergoni coming in right behind Colton. Or excuse me, right behind...
No, you had it.
No,
yep,
that's right.
Colton, yep.
I have to do a mental translation of what color his car is. It's like, oh, the black car looking at the black car.
Yep.
Yes.
Ooh.
Bergoni
Looking up the inside.
Setting the fastest lap of his session while cutting through the inside around Colton here.
Very
it's not
nice.
going to be enough, and he's going to be placed poorly for this next turn. Conan said something's exciting. I always hit the button.
5 cars all nose to tail.
Conan right behind Phil Collins, who's having a very good race here, coming in behind K-Fox. And then a pack that includes, amongst other people, Ramie and Offside.
Oh, this is really nip and tuck coming up over the hill.
Here comes that elevation change. That's going to kill the camber. What's going on?
Oh, God, I didn't get
Holds on to it.
Sorry.
Hearing actuators from Pod 3.
Oh, no.
Beautiful view of the racetrack.
Oh, it's fantastic view.
Oh, no. Stomach drop.
Blech.
Took the Tony Hawk line.
Scar increases.
Coming through the sweeper. This is where dreams are made and lost. Conan holding on to the rear wheels. You know, there's something interesting about this setup that makes the back wiggly when it's coming through there. It's very interesting.
I don't know too much about the setup itself, but it does kind of look like it's got a pretty locked rear diff. Like, it seems unhappy under big rotation there.
Bergoni hot on the heels of Colton Edwards and fighting for third place. This is already a better position than his championship standing would otherwise indicate. So he's basically in the black here. He just needs to hold on to it. But I suspect that he's a competitive lad.
Oh, yes.
And would like to take more away.
Keeping it tidy. Colton going for an aggressive defense there, letting it swing wide and then cutting it back off again.
We're going to stay here for a while because this is just close enough that the smallest mistake on entrance or exit is going to determine it. There's that wiggle again. You think it's the rear diff?
Yeah, I would reckon the diff, especially it seems to happen when they're trying to reapply power. Might be that the rear suspension setup is pretty tight.
Let's cut away to the technical desk. Need a technical desk.
Damn it.
Next season.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that Conan's the technical desk. So
I think we just need a printout here of one of us just going.
Conan, do you have welding goggles? Perfect. Well, he might have a welding mask, not goggles. It's a legitimate question.
True.
Yeah, like the first time you do it, you're just like, oh, okay, that's how it happens.
Conan in 9th, owning a welding mask, or at least goggles. Fighting with that wiggle and coming up on Phil Collins in the Sesame Street car as they move into turn 2. Big right-hand sweeper with a decreased radius finish. This pack has stayed together now for the better part of 8 minutes. It's longer than some friendships.
Especially in this.
Getting inside, getting that apex. Deceptive because of the quarter blind. What a catch.
Oh, okay. That's what I like to see.
What exactly was it that they liked to see? Do we know? Was it out
Nope.
here? Phil Collins hot on Conan's heels.
Straight line technique.
What an amazing pack this is. Look at them.
Just, I love the periodic screaming. It's
Nothing to check up on up front right now. It looks like there's about a 2-second gap between Will Morris and Utah Crew, but we will catch up with them in a second.
like everyone outside of this pack, it's starting to find a little bit of space. Very good.
I mean, if we had a high-low, we've got someone's got a Tacoma out there in the lot, don't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we could do the technical desk in the back of a pickup truck if we really had to.
Told you I've never driven here before.
Phil Collins, nice and tidy on the inside there, not picking up too much dirt. Obviously, no real curbs here to speak of. Look at that pack.
Well, it's going to take at this point for a big position change, just a little bobble, and man, Willow Springs will allow for that to happen.
Well, here's an opportunity for that. Colton Edwards, Jack Rigoni, and K Fox in the middle. Harrison, is this a sandwich?
Oh, it's got to be a sandwich, right? It's like two. You got your two buns of the Dirtfish car, and then
And the meat trying to escape.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing this.
It doesn't matter. It's just becoming an open-faced sandwich of racing.
That's a very good point.
That's a sentence that has not been said.
We invent new content here. That is what we do. K-Fox hanging out to the outside. It's not clear whether he's going to try for an over-under here. And Ramie coming up right behind
nice
Rigoni.
line.
This is becoming a slightly tighter pickle than I would have otherwise thought.
Oh, man.
Love you, Jack.
Thank you.
Guess we really need to catch up with the action.
I mean,
So you can't throw the pickle out there and expect that to slide.
see, this is. I need my wife here. She's good with the puns. I've got timing, but I have no pun vocabulary.
All right, sandwich puns. Got to get in the game.
Rella, don't you start. Oh, no.
Ooh.
K-Fox putting Colton and/or Rigoni outside. What happened there?
Oh, he's going to let us pass. Lettuce.
Hey, I don't have to sit here and take this. I can go home if I want.
I'm so sorry for the news.
Ooh, tight fight coming through.
Hey, put your back.
Thank you, Colton. I also ripped
Can we bring the camera back one car?
off of my McLaren wheel. That's how hard I just
Oh, no, I mean like one target car. Is that a thing that we can do? Do we have that technology? No, you just zoomed out from my perspective. Oh, is that what
there we
happened?
go.
All right.
This fight's really keeping me on my burritos.
Oh, Jack. Man. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted.
Looks like we got ourselves in a good
Wow, look at this.
race here, boys.
good looking pack.
Ooh, lovely move on the inside from K-Fox, just pushing him wide.
Dirtfish cars around me. I should be worried, but I'm
Can we get the track map up? Can I see the track map, please? Thank you. Will Morris way out in front. Utah Crew, however, this is going to make such a difference in Utah Crew's standings if he manages to hold on to that.
Oh, absolutely. Although they're banging doors.
What a pack. Look at this. Uh-oh.
Ooh, little bubble.
Little dirt fish on dirt fish action there. Watching it from Rigoni's perspective.
Hi, Mom.
Is your mom watching? That'd be really cool.
She doesn't know what YouTube is.
Ah.
She's free.
As soon as I mentioned my mom, I started backing off. God damn.
We found his weakness.
Yeah, there we go. We need to speed him up. Your dad's watching. You're in trouble.
Way outside. We're gonna go battle this one. Let's just let bygones be bygones. I think that's how that's used.
And oh no, lots of people. It's like,
Ooh.
never follow
They're-
someone else's line.
They're
It's a
pushing.
terrible idea.
Whatever Colton does, I do. Amazing how much the draft is worth on this track. I'll put my mic back up. Yeah, no kidding.
So K-Fox and Ramie really nip and tuck at the front there. Ramie's desperate to be getting past. He's going up the inside though.
I like Rigoni's anti-distraction strategy here of putting the mic up. That's we used to run a group of players through PUBG on a regular basis, just
yeah.
in private matches, and like there was one dude who would just like once it got down to 5 or 6 people would just mic up and stop bantering because he got like just no, it's serious time.
Yeah, now we're locking in. Oh, big old wobble from Ramie there. Colton's nipped his way through.
And that's going to give Rigoni an overtake opportunity here as they make the left-hander and into the Monroe Ridge. Getting bounced around with the camber changes. Had to back off here. Now, last time they came through the sweeper and into turn 9, they all took a little garden tour. Oh, Colton cutting in the inside of K-Fox. That may get it for him.
Brave overtake. Yeah, he's got him. Nice and smooth. No bobble. Keep it tidy on the exit. He should have a good run. K-Fox is going to have a run on the exit, though. It's going to be some defensive driving.
There's just not a whole lot of excess pull in these cars.
Mm-hmm.
Both out in clean air right now and making those little four-bangers hum.
Colton trying to make his car as wide as possible. I think he might have lost that, though. He's keeping his nose in. Woo! Yeah, I think he's just going to ease it back and then do another run when he starts getting up to the top of the hill. Ramie taking advantage of that as well. See it slowly closing in.
Rigoni moving to the inside. K-Fox better positioned to go up around the Budweiser balcony and back through the sweep.
Brave going side by side through there from Ramie. There you go. Yeah, just screaming.
That was good stuff.
Rigoni now watching it happen from behind. Yeah, I was going to say, Utah crew now in third. I'm guessing he might have had a little oopsie.
He's at the fence. Yeah.
And now getting sandwiched spectacularly in the mess of cars up here.
Ramie up on the inside of Utah.
Sorry. Gulag.
Wonder what happened there. That's going to leave Will Morris all alone out in front.
Dang it, Rella, I've been thinking of a mustard pun this entire time, and I couldn't make it happen.
He's good for that.
I was thinking it's like he mustard brake hard into the corner. I was like, it doesn't quite work. You're better than that, Harrison. Well, kudos to you.
Believe that's going to put K-Fox in second, which is a big deal for the standings. Pretty sure that was the sound of K-Fox hitting that curb.
The universal. Lovely little pack we got going through here, though.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. The GR86 choice justified every single race.
100%. Nice choice.
Plenty of time here. Plenty of time.
Tight line through the sweeper, but they are going to have to eventually lift.
Ooh, it's a game of chicken going into it, though. Ramie with a lovely line.
Everybody be cool.
Taking advantage of that draft. Coming up on K-Fox. Everybody's got a...
Here.
Oh, he goes...
tail.
I don't know if it's enough.
A little bit of shake and bake happening here.
Slip angle on Ramie's car. Almost loses the rear end. K-Fox to the inside and back in a safe position.
Going one and a little wide. Ramie trying to take advantage up on the inside. Ooh.
Sorry, Golden. That was a little
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Take it.
Yeah, just fight him on two. Oh, gosh, not again.
Oh, K-Fox with the big old wobble.
That's going to cost him 2 positions
There you
right
go.
there.
Oh.
I'm too busy in my mirror.
Not giving up, hopping right back into the slipstream.
Ah, my wipers just scared me.
Conan asking the big questions.
Yeah, if you add your auto tear off set when the windshield gets dirty. Yeah, I got my auto wipers on.
Oh, Fox is going to stick to the inside there.
Oh, man.
Do not enter the rock garden.
K-Fox calling that corner Swiss because he found a hole in it. Hey.
You got there.
I'm trying. Yes, I've been thinking of sandwich puns this entire time, mate. I'm a simple-minded man.
Found your weak point, too. This is great.
Yeah, well.
It's got to remember, for you it's puns and it's Rigoni's mother.
I nailed the last turn once, and I haven't been able to replicate it since. Okay.
I'm trying, Sarah. I'm thinking so hard of sandwich puns.
Sarah known to be somewhat of a pun master herself.
Whatever you just said.
No. Philadelphia Collins.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, no.
Oh! Is that K-Fox around? Oh!
It's okay. No one was harmed in that rejoin. Everyone lives.
We're all good. We're all good.
I think K-Fox actually might have got a little bit of a bump out of that in the good way.
Has that put oh, K-Fox suffering from that one. That's rough.
This is the last time I put the pun window next to the racing window.
Keep it going. I'm all about it.
Time check.
And the entire rejoin, I just sit in the middle of the track. I never went off the
4 minutes 15 left on the clock, and our big chunk of a pack is kind of broken up into a couple of little packs. It looks like, unless a disaster strikes, Will is going to hold on to the first place. But 2-3 is big for the championship standings this night, so let's see how it finishes.
Does that put Ramie up into second, or is he in third?
Ramie, sorry, so the front is Will and Colton, right? And then Ramie, I believe, is in third.
I think other way around. I think it's Ramie and Will, and then Colton's in third.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Ooh, it's looking tight.
So a Will Ramie 1-2 finish doesn't really change a whole lot. A Utah crew second place would have shaken things up immensely. But Utah crew now sitting in 6th and looking for an opportunity to get around Rigoni and offside in the Bucky's car. Some very different line choices through there.
Offside's having a pretty solid night tonight.
I've been impressed.
Yeah.
Problem is you can never tell which driver it is.
Mm.
Is there
Offside
Rella?
or Utah crew?
Utah crew. There's any one of 3 humans could be at that cockpit.
Got it.
The only thing keeping me ahead of you.
Oh. Man.
I'm so about it.
Here's the thing. I'm going to get back upstairs, and she's just going to have this shit-eating grin on her face, too.
I'm not good at any of these tricks. I mean, this track is mostly just like...
Oh, he's going wide.
No! There is no racetrack out there. Utah crew picks up a position in the strangest way possible.
Oh, man. Call that man Quiznos because he's toasted.
Yes, I shall have a chuckle at that.
Yes.
Regoni unfortunately losing a lot of drive through
rough.
there, and that's going to cost him a couple positions. Even Conan's up front now. What happened? When you say his name, he wiggles.
God, this corner just seems to go on forever.
It just really does. No, you're on a roll.
How long can we keep the puns going before you lose your patience?
I didn't have any patience to begin with.
Oh, okay, good.
That's my secret cap. I don't have any.
See, like, at this point, a groan is a laugh. They're the same thing, you know. Regoni just behind Conan, just sticking his nose in.
Utah crew.
Ooh, around the outside's a brave move.
Puns are like odors at a LAN party. Just don't acknowledge them.
Yep.
Who's driving Utah crew this race?
Hi, Qantas. Appreciate you stopping by.
Definitely.
We're about to have a battle, I think.
You've joined us in the middle of the worst string of sandwich puns because racing's happening, obviously.
But also at what looks like, I want to say, the last 2 minutes of the session here, we should start seeing white flags any minute here. Conan zipping around the outside of Jack Regoni. Picking 6th back up. Conan actually recovered a lot of the earlier damage here. You know, I haven't tested this setup on this track. I would like to drive this now. I want to see where that wiggle's coming from because that looks great. Schode has shunted the camera over to Jack Ramie and...
I think it's Colton.
Oh, shit. That's the 2-3 fight right there. This is the fight to watch because I believe they're probably white flagged at this point.
Oh, yes, it is. Well, Colton got that win in the first race. He's trying to look for as many points as he can get. Woo!
Ramie having the pace as they enter the Monroe Ridge and then the sweeper.
Hey, Colton's had a couple of good runs at the sweeper in this race. Getting that move on K-Fox a few laps back.
Also having the advantage of the aerodynamics here. He's going to head to the outside.
Oh, that's brave. Is he going to go for an over-under? A little early on the brakes.
I think he has to.
Oh, I think he's letting him have it. Does he have enough drive towards the finish?
I don't think so.
He does.
Let's see what flag the little guy's holding up here. It looked checkered.
Yeah, it looked like a checker
It looked checkered, and I think that's going to end it for them.
Oh, that was a fight for the end.
That is going to end this race for Will Morris and Jack Ramie, already the 1-2 champions of the league moving into week 4. Colton Edwards right behind him, followed by Utah crew, who manages to pick 4th place back up. That is the best finish they've had all season, and that is going to make a big difference in points for them. Dr. Gould coming in 5th, and that's also going to be a pickup for him. Conan in 6th, followed by Jack Regoni in Pod 1, K-Fox, Offside, Phil Collins, and Duffy, bringing us to our conclusion.
Fantastic racing through
I am just
great fun.
so impressed by everything that has just happened here. Let's do the thing. I think I've got a button for it. It looks like this. Tonight We Race is a community endeavor. We source our drivers from the community. We race our drivers locally and remotely. And if you'd like to be part of that community, either sitting in the big chair or driving around on the track or just hanging out in Discord and talking crap with our drivers, we would love to have you. That QR code is the link to the Discord. And we wish you a good evening because that is the end of week 3. We'll put the standings out on YouTube as a post later tonight. And we will see you next week for, if nothing else, the Snetterton 100.
There we go. Best track.
Thank you as always, Jack. Appreciate the co-host.
Much appreciated, man. Thank you.
See y'all next week. I'm going to press the button. All right, folks, we're out.
Fantastic.
What a race.
That was awesome.
Oh no, Pod 2 already deactivated itself.
It's done.
Sorry, Pod 2. How you feeling, Jack?
That's pretty gnarly.
Good, that was fun.
Yeah?
There's a good song, 2 people tweet us.
We're good.
All right.